Hello, hello. I am practicing faces, right? This is Ardley, and welcome to Art After 40. It's been a while, I know, but I've been practicing faces all my life, and I've been kind of frustrated because realism is, real portraits is stressful. You want to get it right, and you feel obligated to make it perfect, right? But I've been taking a couple of courses, and I realize if I put whimsical in front of it, or say, oh, the likeness of the face, then it takes a little pressure off. So let's get into it. I'm drawing this face right now, kind of trying to get the sultry look. So you do the oval, do the shape of the face, which most people have this shape. Some people are rounder, whatever. Okay, so we're doing the oval. Then, like everybody else, you do the line in the middle, but depending on the direction of the face. So my face is a little bit, it's not very much 3/4, but it's not straight on. So I'm doing this. So these will be the eyes. This will be the nose. And this will be the mouth. I hope you can see all of this. Let me see. Let me check if you can see. Oh. Okay, I think you can see now. Can you see now? I hope you can see now. Okay. So again, this is the oval. This will be the eyes. This will be the nose. And this will be the mouth. All right? Okay. So in between the eyes, there's always another eye. Right? And here's the eye is going to be here. The other eye is going to be here. And the nose is going to be here. And the mouth is going to be here. Right? Okay, so let's do the shape of the eyes. So the tear duct, we start with that. We do the shape. Kind of an almond shape. Another one here, you start almost at the same spot because eyes are usually at the same level, right? So you do that. Tear duct, eyes. Here we go. Now, her let me fix this a little bit. Her eyeball is not going totally at the bottom here, right? So we're going to do the eye. The eye is usually this big. The eyeball like this. So we erase the top. We erase the top. And here she is. Right? Okay, but so one eye is looking this way, but the other eye is a little bit more here. So I'm going to erase this. I'm going to do it again. Kind of like this. Right? So I'm erasing this. There you go. Like that. You got to know where your eye is looking. So she's looking straight at us. And we're leaving a little reflection in the middle. Reflection in the middle. Eyebrows. I like smaller eyelid situation, and that's what she has, so we're going to follow eyelid. a little like this, eyelid like this, right? Now, of course, we're going to clean all of this up, but eyelid like this, eyelid like this, and then eyebrows. Eyebrows could be a little bit on top. Some people's eyebrows are close, some people's eyebrows are further, and we're going to do this one right over here, right? That's the shape of the eyebrow. So we're going to do it like that, like a check mark, right? Almost. And the other side, almost at the same, like that. Here we go. Now, I'm going to erase some of this because there's a lot of lines in here. Erase some of this. Now, the picture I'm following doesn't have her whole face. So we're going to have to do a little bit of guessing. Okay? But the eyes are what I wanted to get. So here we go. I want to correct this a little bit myself. All right. Okay, so now the bridge of her nose is always something like this. And the nose is over here somewhere. And here's the nostril. Not too much of a nostril because her face is kind of down. So we're guessing a little bit here. Okay, so we're having to, the nose is facing down a bit, like that. A little bit like this. See? Tiny bit of a hint of a nostril because her nostril is going down a little bit. You can't really see inside, but you can see the darkness of where she's going to breathe. So there it is. And she has a little bit of an indentation here to kind of do the ball. So let's erase this. Oh, there she is. All right. So let's do that. The ball. Sometimes like there's a reflection on the top of the nose, so that's what's happening here. Okay. And I'm going to erase the third eye so that, okay. And then I'm kind of making it cutesy because obviously her nose is a little bigger, but we're not trying to do exactly what it is. So the mouth is here somewhere. So actually, I feel like her nose is a little further down, but let's try it like this. Okay, so when you're doing the mouth, there's always going to be a V, right? A V that turns into an M. So she's doing a little, the mouth always has a little bit of a smile. So we bring the line up. The M goes like a roller coaster. And this is the upper lip. And then the lower lip is a little bigger. And here it is. Kind of like a half moon. So as you can see, it's following the line that I had put in the middle, right? Okay, her chin is somewhere here. the side of her face, somewhere here. There's always like a little ball at the side of, because there's room before the hairline. And we give her some cheeks, and we give her a jaw, and we say it's like this. Now, this one should also have a ball, but she's in the shadow, so we follow one of the lines that we had drawn, right? Because her eyebrow is gonna go into the shadow. And that little bit of space, a cheekbone, and so jaw somewhere there, and into, and I erase this. Does this look like a face? I think so. Am I fabulous at teaching? Not so much yet, but you got to start somewhere. I hear all the time, you start afraid, right? So I'm not so great, but that doesn't mean I don't try. So there you go. So now, here's the top of the head. Now, in my picture, I don't see the top of the head at all. It is just her face. So now I'm going to have to figure out what the rest looks like, right? So I say, so here's the top of the head. Now the hair, usually, right? Let's say she has a puff at the top. Her hair moves up. It's not, you know, it's not right there on the scalp. Moves up a little bit to make her look like she has that. Now, we have to think about where the ears are. The ears are usually from here to here on a person. So let's do a semblance of an ear here. There she goes. She has an ear. And we do the inside somewhat. And earlobe right here. She can hear us now. Okay. The other ear you will not see because it's in the shadow. Okay. Now, here we are. Does that look like someone? Yes. Might even look like someone you know. But I'm not trying to do perfect anything. That's what I'm trying to get away from. Okay, let's give her, let's say, a kind of a messy bun. How about that? Messy bun. Right? So we're going to, I'm not crazy about the eyes. I want to fix them a little bit. So let's see here. Okay. So now we're going to outline to clean everything up. Oh, let me give her a neck, shall we? So the neck is going to be, it's usually starting somewhere in here. So let's give her a neck. And the neck starts somewhere by the jawline, right? So we'll give her a neck. Again, this is just kind of a Just drawing a face. It doesn't look like any particular person, but maybe it does. I think I'm not okay with the nose, so I'm gonna make the nose a little wider. And wider over here. Here's the top of the nose. Here's the side of the nose. It's the nostril. Here's the other nostril. And here we are, like that. And then here is there you go. Okay, now you may like thin eyebrows, you may like thick eyebrows. It's up to you. You do what you feel is best. All right, now let's clean this up. I might want to bring her forehead down a little bit. I think that's better to me. Okay. As an artist, I erase a lot. And guess what? That's okay. Right? Nice. So I'm not going to color this. This is just going to be the face. So here we are with my Micron 05. Do you see it? Oh, Micron 05. Okay. That's what I use. So now we're going to clean it up. All right. I'm gonna clean it up. Look at that. Does that look good? Okay. Okay. There you go. Nose done. Now for the lips. A little bit of a serious look. A little bit of a... I was trying to do a little bit more of a sultry look. I don't know if I succeeded in your eyes. But this is it, guys. This is it. The black is on. Whatever mistakes I make now are okay, because let's just enjoy. It's okay. Do it afraid. And hopefully I'm illustrating that for you. Okay. Here we are. Okay, let me zoom out a little bit so that you can see the hair. Okay. All right. Okay. And let's see what else we can do with this. I'm going to use my Crayola to fill in the eyes. We're gonna give her a little bit of makeup, no? So let's give her some eyeliner. Let's give her some eyeliner. Here she is. Let's fill in the eyebrows. Let's fill in the eyebrows. All right. So that's the face for now. If you feel like you want to join me next time, join me next time. Thank you for joining me today. I will continue to do these faces, and next time we get better and better and better together. All right? See you next time. It's Ardley at Art After 40. Bye.